Welcome back to another video. We're doing record predictions, starting with the Baltimore Ravens. We'll be going in alphabetical order by division. So, week 1, they have a away game against the Raiders. I think they'll win that. They have a home game against the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will win that. I think the Ravens obviously will beat the Lions. Ravens against the Broncos. I just don't think the Broncos will be able to do anything on offense. And that's why they'll lose the game. Our home game against the Colts. Colts might not have Carson Wentz because he might be still injured by then. Against the Chargers, I think Ravens defense will step up that game. Against the Bengals, obviously I don't think the Bengals will be able to beat the Ravens with their offensive line. We have them losing a home game off their bye week against the Vikings. I think the Vikings will run the ball well, and I think their defense will play well. Ravens against the Dolphins. It's a away game for the Ravens. Don't think the Dolphins' offense will be able to get going against their defense. Bears, they're coming off their bye, and I think the Ravens' defense will play well. I think it will be a good game. Browns against the Ravens. I think the Ravens will win home, and the Browns will win their home. And the Steelers, I think Steelers will be able to play well on defense, and their defense will put the ball in a great position to score on offense. So I think that's why the Steelers will win that. So yeah, the Browns will obviously win their home game. Packers, I think they'll get the win way. Ravens, obviously, I don't think the Bengals will be able to beat the Ravens. And I have the Ravens beating the Rams home. And I have the Ravens will beat the Steelers home. Okay, so we're gonna come back and do the worst case there and best case. We'll do that. Okay, we are back. We're going to be doing the worst case. So everything the same is right there. Ravens obviously will beat the Raiders. Chiefs will beat the Ravens, and the Ravens will win against the Lions. I'm gonna have them losing to the Broncos in the worst case, and that's what I have. These games are the same. So I have them losing to the Bears. I think Bears' offense could play good that game, and maybe that's all they'll win that game. And then obviously everything's the same there, and then I have them losing to the Rams. Yeah, I think that will happen. So we'll do best case in a moment. Yeah, we were back with the best case. We have Ravens beating the Raiders, Chiefs beating the Ravens, Ravens beating the Lions. Then we have the Ravens beating the Broncos. We have the Ravens beating the Colts. We have the Ravens beating the Chargers. Ravens beating the Bengals. And then obviously we changed this one. I think maybe the Ravens can stop the run game, and I think that's where they'll win that game. So we change that. Obviously, Ravens defense will probably step up that game. This game is different. Ravens and Steelers, yeah. So they're just going to win that game. Obviously, I think the Ravens will lose to the Browns at least once. Hold on, we're at actually no. I think the Ravens will be able to sweep the Browns, and then we'll change this back. I don't think they'll be 15-2. They might be able to be 14-3. Let me just make sure all these are good. Yeah, so it looks like 14-3, and then obviously their worst record, I had them 9-8. So should be a pretty good team. Should not miss the playoffs. So we're gonna go back to my original prediction. Losing to the Vikings and losing to the Steelers, and losing to the Browns, and what was that? I have to change one game. Ooh, then I have to be. Yeah, I have to be in the Rams. Yeah, that's my prediction is gonna be 12-5. We'll go back through. We have over like 2 minutes, so we'll talk about them a little bit more. So Ravens, obviously, I think it should be a good game. I think this should be a good game. The Chiefs and Ravens, I don't know. It could start off close. Maybe the Ravens could start to come back. I don't think the Ravens are winning. Obviously, Lions, they're one of the worst teams in the league. Don't think they'll be able to beat the Ravens. Ravens and Broncos, obviously. Problem with the Broncos is they don't really have a starting quarterback. They don't have that. And obviously, Colts, Carson Wentz won't be there. Even if they had Carson Wentz, I think the Ravens would still win, but it would be a closer game. Chargers and Ravens, that should be a good game, I would say. And Bengals, obviously, they'll beat the Bengals. Vikings, run the ball well, pass the ball well, and then their defense will play well. And Ravens versus the Dolphins. Don't think the Dolphins' offense will be able to get going. And obviously, they should beat the Bears. It could be a close game. Could be. And obviously, the Browns and Ravens game should be a good game. Ravens Steelers game should be a good game. Ravens and Browns, the other one should be a good game. And the Packers and Ravens, should be a good game. And then I think they'll win 3 straight. And yeah, so that's my prediction. Is 12-5 for the Ravens. So obviously so that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoy. Like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Reddit. link in the description. It will be in the description below. And yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I'll be back.